Jace, I'll borrow you. So, you'll have subtly had this sticking conversation. You'd have kept his attention up top. You've brought it across, either to the liver or spleen, depending on which hand you're starting with, and up. And you'd have driven that with the same force as a boxer's hook and uppercut. But sometimes people act unpredictably. So if I hit across his body, he might move back, he might lean back. There might be some reason why this goes tits up and I miss him. Or, alternatively, I've not got the throat, I've just clipped the chin, which will hurt, but might not put him down or put him out. So now I've got to a position where my stick is pre-armed up. Because you should have done this with enough welly that if you missed, you know, if it's not gone up, you've not put enough force into it in the first place. Okay? So what we're going to do now, we immediately need to keep the offense on the mount. So I can't reset, I can't do much about it, I need to put force onto him. So my next bit of force, I'm going to use the top portion of the stick and I'm going to rake this down. Now this can go across the head, across the eye. This is not going to be a man stopper. This is quickly to rip down his face because I have fucked up here and I need to keep offensive momentum. So I've gone here, I've missed. Combatively now, this is the best primed weapon for me. So we're going to go down the face, then we use the rear part of the weapon, and we're going to come up. Now, sometimes you hit with a stick, and sometimes you hit with a loaded fist. You hit with the fist, but the fist with the stick in it is a solid structure. It's a very good striking tool. So we've missed, we've come down, we've hit. I tend to prefer this with the knuckles and the bottom of the stick, but you can use that as your own discretion. And you hit. And then finally, with the stick in two hands, we drive and bar it into the throat. So the sequence as a whole is hit. This would be ideal, this would probably end it, but let's say I've missed. So then my next three moves in sequence are down across the face, up into the jaw or into the throat or behind the ear, whatever you get. You can't really aim this when you're going full pelt. You just know that this is coming round. And then we're driving this. And depending on where their body is and how their body reacts to the stick, it may be that the stick is coming up or it may be that the stick is coming out. Really that depends on the human that you've just hit, how big they are compared to you, how small they are compared to you.
Or down.
Yeah, or down. Across, up, down, up, up. And you'll notice that my body, my foot is going through his legs, smashing through him here. I want to take his breath, I want to crush his larynx, I want to really cause him some damage, but I also want to knock him down. So even if I do not major damage, but I can knock him on his ass, I can Michael Flatley his head, which will put him out. So either way, I want to make sure that I've got this penetrative step. And you'll note that much of World War II and World War I combatives is boxing and wrestling at its very core. So, you know, if I was going to take him on a double leg takedown, I would have a penetrative step here. If I was going to take his balance, I would have this step anyway. But in this instance, I don't have to, so I've got the stick to ram into the throat. So practice that, change your partners across the body, but now you've missed. Down, up, drive. Give that a go.